Hello, friends. Hope you are doing great. In today's lesson, we are going to do some composition. Now, what you have to do is to use the correct form of the interrogative pronoun in the following. Number 1, who wishes to see you? Next, whom/what do you wish to see? Next, who did she say was the winner? Next, whom did he invite? Next, whom shall I give this to? Next, what/who do men say that I am? Next, who do you believe did this? Next, about whom/what are you speaking? Next, whom/what did you see? Next, what/whom do you mean? Next, to whom did you give the key? Next, which of the girls can sew the best? Next, by whom was the book written? Next, whom/what are you seeking? Next, which of you has done this? Next, what/whom have you seen? Next, which of our dogs is ill? Next, whom/what do you think they are? Next, what/what do you think I am? Next, whom/what do you find there? Next, who was that speaking to you? Next, who came here yesterday? Next, whom do you consider in the right? Next, who/what do you consider is right? Next, whom did you speak to? Next, what is life worth? Next, which of these baths will you take? Next, what did he say? Next, whom/what is that for? Next, what have you decided to do? Next, who stole the bird's nest? Next, what do you prefer? Next, what are you doing? Next, who has my book? Next, what is an island? Next, which is your book? Next, what do you want? Next, with whom were you talking? Next, what did they fight each other for? Next, which is better, honor or riches? Next, whom am I speaking to, please? Let's move to the grammar session. Definition. A verb is transitive when the action of the verb passes from the subject to the direct object. Name the verbs in the following sentences and tell in each case whether the verb is transitive or intransitive. Where the verb is transitive, name the object. The following lesson I have distributed into 4 columns. The first is sentence number, next verb, third transitive or intransitive, fourth object if the verb is transitive. The sun shines brightly. Verb is shines. It's intransitive. Next, the boy cut his hand with a knife. Verb cut. It's also transitive. Object if the verb is transitive. His hand is object. Third, the clock stopped this morning. Stopped, verb. Intransitive. Fourth, the policeman blew his whistle. Blew, transitive. his whistle. Next, the sun rises in the east. Rises, intransitive. An old beggar stood by the gate. Stood, intransitive. The clock ticks all day long. Ticks, intransitive. Next, I looked down from my window. Looked, intransitive. Next, put away your books. Put, transitive, your books. Next, the moon rose early. Rose, intransitive. Next, the cat sleeps on the rug. Sleeps, intransitive. Next, cocks crow in the morning. Crow, intransitive. Your books lies on the table. Lies, intransitive. Next, the fire burns dimly. Burns, intransitive. Next, time changes all things. Changes, intransitive. All things. Next, we eat 3 times a day. Eat, intransitive. Next, tell the truth. Tell, transitive. Next, the birds sing in the green trees. Sing, intransitive. Next, the little bird hopped about and sang. Hopped, sang, intransitive. Next, my new watch does not keep good time. Does not keep, transitive, good time. Next, the beggar sat down by the side of the road. Sat, intransitive. Next, I could not spare the time. Could not spare, transitive, the time. Next, he took shelter under a tree. Took, transitive, shelter. Next, the boy easily lifted the heavy weight. Lifted, transitive, the heavy weight. Next, Balu wrote a letter to his uncle. Wrote, transitive, a letter. Next, a tiny bird lived under the cave. Lived, transitive. Next, I know a funny little man. Know, transitive, a funny little man. Next, birds fly in the air. Fly, intransitive. Next, a light rain fell last night. Fell, intransitive. I shall bring my camera with me. Shall bring, transitive, my camera. Next, you speak too loudly. Speak, intransitive. The dog ran after me. Ran, intransitive. So that's all for today. Hope to join you next time. Until then, take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.